Hi, welcome to another week of Wellbeing Wednesday. Thank you for watching. I'm here with Sheree, and she, I think, has a really unique point of view working with kids who need a little bit more help, and is going to talk to us about how she helps them to foster a growth mindset.
Hi.
So, what do you do?
So, as we've been talking a little bit, one of the most important things I do is I make mistakes. And I make mistakes sometimes on purpose, and sometimes, a lot of the times, I just make mistakes. And it's okay for them to see me make a mistake, how I correct it. If they catch me making a mistake, they get an incentive because that's okay, right? And that's how we learn. And I think that's one of the most important things that I can teach my students is that we're always going to make mistakes, and that's okay.
Yeah. I think one of the most powerful things with the growth mindset is the word yet. Saying like it's okay, I made a mistake, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to keep trying.
Right.
And I think that's something that you do really well. What other kinds of, activities do you do? And
one of the things that we're working on right now is as we get ready for end of the year testing and that it's just been a tough year is reminding ourselves we've got this, you can do this. So we make bracelets every spring and we're working on those right now. And they just wear those on their wrist. And so when they go into a test, if they start to feel stressed or upset, they'll just touch their bracelet and remember, I've got this and I can do it.
Yeah, and you were saying earlier, make sure you've got water and take breaks and ask for the help that you need.
Right.
And
we talk about getting enough sleep, brain food. If you just need to go walk around for a minute, take some deep breathing. We spend a lot of time on meditation in class and movement sometimes just to get that stress out and so that we can do our best.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's so true, not only for our students, but for us as well. Like recognizing that we have needs and we need to give ourselves breaks and, drink. One thing, it's been so hard for me to drink enough water with wearing a mask. But it's so important just to recognize your own needs and to take care of yourself right now. And then we share what you were talking about with the dendrites. I love that.
So we talk a lot about we build dendrites. That's what a growth mindset is. We learn something new, and with practice and repetition, we build those connections in our brain. The great thing when we make a mistake is if we're able to identify or get that corrected quickly, we build two dendrites. We have one dendrite that we build for the concept where we learn correctly, but we build a dendrite as well for what happens when we make mistakes in life. And so we get two dendrites for the price of one, and those are dendrites we'll use forever.
Yeah, all that. I remember reading an article once that just reminded me of cab drivers in London and like how the streets are so complicated and the alleyways are so it's such a complex driving system that they would measure the cabbies' brains before they kind of began and then like took measurements every year, and they actually saw their brain grow. And then as they retired, when they like weren't using them anymore, that their brain like went back to a normal size. I'll have to find the article.
That's amazing.
But
that's really
like,
cool.
When your brain, we say that it's a muscle. It's not really a muscle, but your brain can actually grow and make more connections when you challenge it. And that's one really cool thing.
Right.
Any final thoughts?
I think the other thing I do a lot is reminding them that we want to challenge our brain, but we also need to be kind to our brains and kind to ourselves, particularly this year. And we mentioned that a little bit, but sometimes it's okay to say this is enough for today or this is enough for tonight, or just to ask a teacher, hey, I just need a few minutes to unwind. Just like we need that sometimes, our students do too.
Yeah, I totally agree. Thank you so much for your insights.